Boxing King Media. Today we're joined by a special guest, Mustafa Meekins, direct from his gym in Atlanta. Mustafa, I've been watching you for a long time on Instagram. I really respect your boxing knowledge. You're a real student of the game, and I think the British boxing fans will appreciate your insight into current boxing. So how are you today, man? Are you at the gym today? I'm guessing obviously you're in the gym. Yeah.
I'm doing well.
They're grinding away. In fact, your gym's called the Grindhouse, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yeah, I was going to say. Yeah. So what kind of class are you running at the morning? You got the amateurs in, or is it a mixture of fighters?
My pros in the morning. My pros, my serious fight in the morning. Afternoon, I got my beginners, my amateurs, my kids. Okay, afternoons.
Okay, I want to get to know a bit about yourself first, Mustafa. When did you come into boxing? What's your?
I boxed my whole life, pretty much. Yeah. I fought as an amateur. My grandfather boxed. My uncle, my fathers, all his brothers, they all fought. I fought in the amateur, maybe 50, 60 fights, somewhere around there as a kid. My last fight was probably around 16. Stopped boxing, started getting in trouble, stuff like that. So I went down for like 9 years. So I came home. Boxing wasn't, you know what I'm saying? No one my plans. I'm trying to survive and get on my feet. Years later, get back into the gym. Took off from there.
And how long have you had your gym for in the town? Whereabouts in Atlanta are you? Which part?
I'm in Decatur, Atlanta.
Oh, okay. And how long has your gym been there for the Grindhouse? But when did you start?
Gym maybe like almost a year and a half, 2 years.
Oh, okay. And just your own coaching methods. Which trainers did you look up to, and who were you inspired by?
Eddie Futch. A lot of man. Yeah. I like. I probably very rarely watch a guy who's training right now. I mean, there's a lot of people go out there that's really good, but I prefer the older ones.
Okay. If I was to say, Mustafa, describe to me, what's a Mustafa Meekins fighter going to look like? What kind of fan expect from one of your fighters, style-wise?
Style-wise, old school style. Lead hand pretty low. A lot of jabs, a lot of head movement, a lot of defense, a lot of slow pace. Pure boxing, trying to outbox everyone. I would love if all of my guys could outbox all their opponents, out-jab them, frustrate them, take them to school pretty much.
Okay. And the fighters you've got in the gym at the moment, obviously I'm aware of the Mack truck, Documentaries Scott. Tell me a bit about him, what's his journey, because fans may have come across him before and just from looking at him as a person, they may misjudge him, but if you watch the guy fight, he can really fight.
Yeah, he can really fight. We fought pretty much. Everybody over here, we fought a Sparta. He's always held his own, never been dropped, knocked out, hurt, nothing like that. He just got, pretty much he's short and he's heavy. You can call him fat too, but that more or less deal with genetics, you know what I'm saying? And some people just like that. Even Sherman Williams was kind of a heavy set guy. Greg Page, Buster Brothers Jr. They go back to old two-time Tony Gilletti, you know what I'm saying? Like them guys were heavy. But James Tony was heavy. Tua was heavy. We see him now with Ruiz, you know what I'm saying? Kaunaki, you know what I'm saying? Those guys are Dylan White ain't no dog bodybuilder, you know what I'm saying? But he can't. Yeah, Chisora, you know what I'm saying? He ain't as tall as those guys, get back like 5'11", 6 foot at the most. But a real well school fighter. Like that's what we do. A lot of it studying, explaining things. They be went through a whole lot of things, asking me questions. I'm trying to explain even more. And he's real smart. Like he's and I think that he can relate to anybody because everyone's not Anthony Joshua. Like Fury with that bar, you know what I'm saying? Like, look at Fury, look how he can fight. You don't have to be an Adonis to be a good boxer. If you're not born like that, that don't mean anything. You're not born that you ain't 6'6". And that's like for me like a personal shot. I'm gonna show everybody that. If you born the average man's height 6 foot, that don't mean nothing. You still can beat the Giants. You don't have to be, because boxing is about here. You know what I'm saying? Boxing is about intelligence, toughness, determination, you know what I'm saying, character more than you born with long arms. You know what I'm saying? Or you born with height. That don't mean you better than me in any kind of way.
What are your aspirations for Decree? What's your plans going forward with him? You know, how you looking to develop him over the next couple of years?
Oh, by next couple of years, hopefully, man, he'll be on top of the boxing world. Just keep moving him right. You know what I'm saying? He got a next fight coming up in Shalon in about 2 more weeks. The last fight put best step up fight, got him out of the first round. So just keep progressing, keep pushing, keep getting in better shape as a man, keep maturing. Only 23. So heavyweight usually peak out physically and then in man strength a little later than smaller guys. So there ain't no rush to make him, you know what I'm saying, make him put him way out there, but he could handle himself. If the price is right and it would have made sense, yeah, he do it right now, you know. Yes. His speed and IQ, man, is going to be hard to deal with any heavyweight. They may be strong and big. And even though he don't look like that, Mac is probably the fastest guy out there. Him and Fury, Ruiz, them boys can move. Mac is fast, man. He's real. Actually, might be in the ring with him. He's hard to hit.
That's good to hear. What's the plan with his weight? Do you plan to make him, you know, shed a bit of weight, or are you just going to keep that size?
Maybe, I don't mind 260, 230, you know what I'm saying, between there, because if he gets too small, then they're gonna do him like how Fury tried to do. They're gonna lean on him, they're gonna push on him, they're gonna do him dirty. Yeah, they're gonna do him dirty. But if you keep a little weight on him, he got enough weight to, you know what I'm saying? To because that's part of boxing. Inside games part of boxing.
Okay. Tell me about some other kids in your gym, because like I can see you do a lot of work with the local community over in your town.
Sure. I got a 122 pounder, 6 foot, about 6'1". Keep your wife, we call him Sniper. I would tell him that we'll be a much slicker Tommy Hearn. You know what I'm saying? Real good jab, dynamite right hand. But again, as we work on defense, all day. Defense. Pulling shots, going up on the knock shoulder or the parrying away. I got another guy making his debut probably next month, inshallah. A brawler. You know what I'm saying? He's coming with a lot of Sean Porter with skills. Not saying he got no skills, but you know what I'm saying? A little more clean than Sean Porter, put it like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Coming, applying for Joe Frazier, Benny Briscoe, some old school guys, Henry Armstrong, who came with it. And you know, they you know what I'm saying?
I was going to ask about James Wilson, another, you know, he's been out of action for a long time. I think he did some work about 18 months ago.
Real good, my guy.
Really nice guy. What did you think to James? I know he's been unlucky. He's not managed to get a fight date or anything like that. He's still grinding away.
He's a beast, man. I mean, I don't know the personal inside with why not fighting, but from what I see, he's a threat as well. He's got a lot of power. Moves his head really good. You know what I'm saying? He's a real strong dude, man. Strong and fast. He nobody be played with. He's you know what I'm saying? What he portrayed to be, he really is.
Yeah. I wanted to ask you that because you've trained him firsthand, and I'm guessing you've seen him spar. Because obviously you will have seen a lot of the comments, people who call him an Instagram boxer, and you know, etc. But I've seen him up close, and I've filmed a documentary on him a few years ago. I don't know if you had a chance to watch it, but he's a real dude, man. Really nice guy.
He's a real dude. Good
father.
People got like a hate. Like they love to hate somebody. Like he started boxing pretty late, came from a kickboxing background. Really loved boxing. Come from a rough background. Good father, good dude. There's nothing. I told my guys, there's nothing wrong with putting yourself out on social media, because the way you market and brand yourself is by social media. You focus a lot of money.
100%.
You focus a lot of money. Take the phone and promote yourself. You know what I'm saying? Use it. I've never heard him say, I'm the best fighter in the world. I never heard him say, I'm a gorilla, I'm a killer. He just saying, this is what I do. If you like it, then this content is for you. If you don't like it, then this will be it.
Yeah.
But he's real good dude, and he's not faking. He can really, everything he says he can do, he really can do. I've seen him do it in the ring.
So what do you say to fans who call him an Instagram boxer and so on? So
they just don't know. See, the world is changing. You should be an Instagram boxer. like you know, like if you want to say it like that, like put yourself out there. If you're good at something, let the world know, let your light shine. You know, there's nothing wrong with posting content. The top guy right now have a lot of followers. They know how to market. They use YouTube. They post. A lot of promoters will say, they will ask you, how many followers you got? Can you sell tickets?
100%.
Are you marketable? It's a business. So, and you can't blame him because people like him. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he go viral, it's not his fault. He just putting himself out there. He does that in real training. Yeah. He does those same movements, dipping over there. He's inspired by Mike Tyson. What's wrong with that? Kobe Bryant was inspired by Michael Jordan. There's nothing wrong with emulating the style. A lot of guys now emulating Mayweather. What's wrong with that? 100%. Some emulating Lomachenko or Canelo. Like, it's like that. When you got something that's very good, people are going to try to emulate that style. I don't have no problem with it. Fury. There'll be a lot of big guys now trying to fight that Fury, I guarantee you. They'll be big. I got a guy on my job, Adam. Adam is 6'9". Adam got flavor. You see?
9.
We do the same thing. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say 6'9"?
6'9", play basketball.
That's
but he
big.
moved like a Fury. You know what I'm saying? And Adam Falah, they like Palestinian, you know what I'm saying? Big guy, can move really well. That's what we do a lot of. We watch Fury, we watch the big guys, you know what I'm saying? We watch the Slicksters, Mike McCallum, you know what I'm saying? And then we try to learn from his style. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. People just like to, I don't know, hate, I guess. Yeah, but yeah, James is a good dude, man. Beast, my man, good people.
Gervonta Davis, I know he's been in your gym before and he's trained there. You've seen him up close. How highly do you rate Gervonta? Where do you rate him amongst the other lightweights?
He's right there with anyhow, maybe not the best. Arguably the best out there. He got that dude really got everything. No lie. He got power, he got speed, he has poise. I've seen him spar in my gym multiple times. I'm talking about sparring that hardest sparring that he ever had in the fight. And he held himself up phenomenal. You know what I'm saying? Like, people can hate as well, but he the truth, man. Thanks, solid, man. Tank got good IQ as well. He fight and he dominant, so he really have to show it. Yeah, had to show it yet, but he got everything. Total package.
It's a shame. I think news has just broke of his fight falling through with Rolando Romero.
Yeah, man. Unfortunately, man, I was excited to see that fight.
Likewise. Another brother I want to talk to you about, Jaron Ennis, who fought at the weekend. Fans are raving about him. What's your opinions on Jaron?
He's a bad man. He might be the best welterweight in the world right now if they'll fight him. Now, I know fans say he may be too young, but back in the boxing glory days, we had Leonard and Hearns and Benitez and Duran. They fought at 23, 24, 25 years old. It was not now where Crawford 33, 34 years old. Spencer is 30-something years old. No, fight right then in your prime. Line it up. Best man win. Canelo 4-4 at 22. He lost. He didn't go down at all. He got better from it, if anything. So, let the best guys fight. Let you fall where they may. And you know what I'm saying? You get better. But they said if he was too young for Lomachenko as well, and he beat Lomachenko.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's been a few times where the young guy steps up and has this coming of age moment. And I think Ennis is about ready for that.
Do you think he's at the level where he could take on like a Terence Crawford or Porter winner maybe next?
Right now. Good now.
Do you think
he's young? Possibly, yeah. I have not seen him with a guy that level, so I can't just like, of course, but he definitely belongs there for sure. He has enough tools to compete, if not win, against anybody right now with 47 and probably 54. Imagine fighting Charlotte right now. He's much faster. You know what I'm saying? He throws dynamite combinations, switch both ways, and comes from a boxing family.
I was going to ask you that. Do you have much connections with his father?
No. But we mutually know each other. And we cool. But yeah, man, that kid is, man. You know what I'm saying? And he had the lifestyle to match.
That's key.
Like he's
not every boxer growing up now.
Yeah, he's not over the hill and comfortable. where now you kind of go chill a little bit because you already got it. No, he's on the prowl. He's hungry. He's dangerous for anybody. I think that's why they probably avoid him, because you look in the guy's eyes, you see that right now he is in a zone. He's itching, man. He's dangerous right now, very dangerous.
Do you think that separates the fighters that are destined for greatness to the ones who are probably just going to get there and then they fall short, the life that they outside the ring?
Of course, that's it. Even my guys in my gym, I can tell when Mac Truck is on his level when he was that foolishness. I call it foolishness. He just casually trained, come to the gym, show up, do a little something, talk. But when he's, you know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to say. Coach telling me in the morning, he's focused, he's sending me his runs, his workouts. He on it. That I know when he's on it. I know when he's just in the gym. It's a difference between being in the gym and grinding.
Yeah.
Doing these drills all day, staying for hours, drinking sweat. You know what I'm saying? You can tell clearly it's a difference.
I've got to ask you, and I know you're a fan of both fighters, Canelo and Caleb Plant this week. Have you made your mind up how you think that fight's going to play out?
I think Caleb going to win. Canelo was a good fighter. Canelo probably the best fighter in the world right now. You know what I'm saying? Just honestly. But I think it's a style matchup. I think with Caleb playing tools, if there was a way to beat Canelo, if there was one way to beat him, then Caleb playing had that way. Power ain't gonna beat Canelo. Canelo is too slick. Power ain't gonna be Floyd. Power ain't gonna be Fury. You know what I'm saying? Some of those guys are elite defensive fighters. So it's a good thing that Caleb Plant ain't got no power. Cause you ain't Canelo with them clean, them big shots. You gotta touch Canelo. You gotta be like a Meekins. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be a speed game. You see? So Kovalev, he was not gonna beat Canelo. He's too slow. Mac Truck, he destroys all the big guys. They're too big and slow. The smaller ones, like, God damn. But they fast. They pity pat punches. They throwing them big bombs and big slow shots. It's easy to defend. So on that alone, that gives him a pretty good shot. The style, he's a very good defensive fighter. He fought in the amateur 178. He's been fighting bigger guys. So it's not like all of a sudden, Canelo hit hard on like heavyweight. I don't think so. He hit hard no Brett to be. No. The boys really hit. So Caleb has been in there with big guys. So he could. I think he could take Canelo power. And I give him a real good chance.
You think he's going to do it on points then?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. With a jab, educated jab, good footwork, and that speed he has, man. He has a lot of like I said. If we look at the Meekins was very, very touch Canelo a lot. And he's longer than Canelo as well. Touch him. Don't even he even got still no punches early. Just frustrate him, winning rounds. Take him to school, basically. Canelo's a bad boy, true indeed. But I always say all the time, every fighter is beatable. Every man, everyone planet Earth has holes, has flaws. No one is perfect. And if there was a way or style, I would say Caleb has a perfect style to beat him.
Interesting. I'm going to move on to the heavyweights. I know you've got your own Mac Truck there, so you keep a keen eye on all the current heavyweight crop.
Yes, sir.
A straight up question: does anyone in this era beat Tyson Fury?
No.
Does anyone
if he had an off night, yeah, you could beat him. But Fury's best night, he'll beat anybody in the world right now. It is what it is. And it's okay. Like, he earned his spot. It don't mean they'll have the trash. It just mean that I put Fury right now number one.
Where do you rank Fury in history? With some of the greats like Lennox, Ali, Holyfield.
I think that right now it's hard to say because the good guys he beat with Klitschko and Wilder. He hasn't really had. He beat Chisora as well, but
you're a student, though, are you? You know when you know a good fighter when you see one, so you're gonna know better than anyone what he can and can't do.
Skill wise, he probably top 10, but it's hard to say that right now. You know what I'm saying? But I think he probably is gonna do it. Is run the table, probably fight Usyk, fight Joshua, like really clear the table, like Lennox did. One day he didn't fight both because of politics. Other than that, Lewis cleared the whole division. Larry beat everybody to the top. Run it. Ali cleared it. Joe Louis was a clear consensus number one. Beat everybody. So yeah, he can be, and if he does what he's doing another year or two, then you got to put him on the top 10 for sure. He's up there.
And moving on to, you mentioned Joshua. Obviously, he's been in the States recently. He's been working with different coaches. I'm guessing you've seen the names that have been mentioned. Is there anyone you think that might suit his style and may be able to help him from from your inside knowledge of the?
I don't know, man. I think he'd come see me personally. But
I'll pass your name forward to one of his guys.
For sure. I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Hard to say, really. I see him with Ronnie Shee. I see him with Reynoso and those guys. Joshua ain't too far off. Like, he ain't no bad fighter. You know what I'm saying? Just needs somebody to probably, if it was his advisor, somebody that would help me more slicker. A little more aggressive and a little more slicker, because sometimes he gets too robotic. You know what I'm saying? When he isn't moving. But whoever help him be a better, slicker fighter. It's good he's doing that too. He's trying to get better. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. A little bit about yourself, Mustafa. Obviously, the way you dress, you're quite proud of your faith. Have you always been like this, or is this something that's happened later in life?
I've been dressing like this about almost 20 years now, almost.
Okay.
Nah.
Were you born into Islam, or are you?
No, I wasn't born Islam. My family's Christians.
Okay.
But parents. But I from a little kid, I loved Malcolm X story. So I always liked Islam. I loved it.
And what was the turning point in you moving over to Islam? Did something happen in your life, or?
No, I really can't. So I love Islam. I love the movie, and then I got the book, and so I always liked it. I felt like this was the truth. Yeah. And my mom, whatever do you want to do, you know what I'm saying?
I fully respect you for obviously representing your faith the way you do. Obviously, when I post videos of you and you get comments, people talking about your dress and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
You got to respect a man who's willing to just live his life as he believes.
Yeah. See, people, I wear like as a prideful thing. Like, I've seen people be like influenced to take it off, pressure to be ashamed of their Islam, and I have children. So I kind of more or less do it for them, for the sake of Allah, of course, but to inspire my children, my other Muslim brothers and sisters, you don't got to be ashamed. You don't have to feel like we're not terrorists. I ain't no terrorist. I love Islam. I love Allah. I love the Sunnah. You know what I'm saying? And I'm proud of it, and I think we all should be. And if they laugh or mock or whatever, it's okay. We don't have to feel like, let me. You know what I'm saying? Muhammad got to say his name is Mo. You know what I'm saying? You got to hide it. No, I'm Muslim. I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a person like you. You know what I'm saying? We still are. I just have a difference. I'm different than you. And nothing wrong with being different.
Sweet. Mustafa, you want to tell the fans where they can follow you on social media and where your gym is, and if anyone wants to come down and train at your gym, where they can find you?
Oh yeah, for sure. You find me on Instagram at Mustafa's Boxing. I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, Decatur to be exact. My address is 4000 Glenwood Road.
And you're always dropping knowledge on Instagram. If people are fans of boxing and you want to learn,
always.
Mustafa's your guy.
My stories, my pay. I post my opinion on things now, and I also try to. I always, anything historical boxing, I always reshare. I always do. Because I believe in this part. You know what I'm saying? I believe in the knowledge of the historical aspect of it. So I always post history. Some people don't like I'm always gonna find the old school guys, but I like to always respect my elders. Those came before us. So I always try to put them out there and talk about them more than guys now.
Okay. Right. Mustafa, is there anything else you want to add?
No, that's fine, brother. I appreciate having me on, man. It's great.
Well, thank you, Mbab. It's great to have you on, and hopefully we will catch up again, especially if Caleb Plant wins.
Yes, sir. We'll be talking soon, inshallah.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for coming on to
Yes,
Boxing King Media.
You're welcome.
Thank you.